Ladies and gentlemen, passion doesn't just appear overnight. It's not something you wake up with one day or find by accident. Passion comes from something deeper, a sense of purpose, a cause that resonates with you. It comes from knowing why you're doing what you're doing. When you find that reason, when you connect with something that aligns with your values, that's where passion is born. Most people focus on the what they do, the tasks, the actions, but the most successful, the most fulfilled, they start with the why. Why do you want to make a difference? Why does it matter? When you can answer that, you start waking up with energy, with drive, with excitement, because you're not just moving through the motions. You're driven by something bigger than yourself. Passion isn't about finding the easiest thing or the quickest route. It's about finding something that fuels you, something you can stand behind, something that feels like it's part of who you are. It's a spark that comes from a deeper connection, not just with what you're doing, but with the impact you're trying to make. When you tap into that why, your work becomes more than just work. It becomes your mission. And missions don't need to be grandiose. They don't have to change the world overnight. But when you understand why you do something, when that reason resonates with who you are at your core, you'll find the passion that drives you to keep going, even when things get tough. The challenge is to not get distracted by the surface level. It's easy to chase the next big trend or the popular choice. But real passion comes from the inside, and it grows when you align your actions with a purpose that speaks to you on a personal level. It's a slow burn, not an instant spark. The more you invest in that why, the stronger the passion becomes. And that passion doesn't fade when challenges come. It only deepens because it's anchored in something much more powerful than fleeting interest. Start with why. Passion begins when you connect with a deeper purpose. It's not about what you do, but why you do it that fuels true enthusiasm and drive. Purpose over tasks, focusing on the meaning behind your actions, rather than just completing tasks, leads to lasting passion. It's the cause that keeps you moving, not the to-do list. Authenticity is key. Passion thrives when what you're doing aligns with your values. When your actions reflect your true self, the passion follows. Sustainability of passion. True passion is resilient. It's not about quick excitement, but about the enduring energy that comes from being connected to something meaningful. Passion is a journey, not a destination. Finding passion is a process, not an instant achievement. It grows as you continually reconnect with your purpose and adapt it to new experiences. When we focus on the what, we get lost in the details, the tasks, the goals, the outcomes. These are the things that people can easily see, but they are not the things that drive us. The why is the invisible force that pushes us to keep going even when things are tough. It's not about the end result, but the reason we want that result in the first place. It's the passion behind the action, the vision that gives meaning to the work we do. The most successful individuals and organizations don't just know what they do, they know why they do it. They have a deep sense of purpose, a clear understanding of the impact they want to make. This clarity of purpose is what inspires action, creates momentum, and ignites passion. Without why, everything becomes just another task, just another goal to achieve. When we start with why, it shifts the focus from the external rewards to the internal drive, which creates a much more powerful, sustainable connection. Starting with why means that you understand your deeper motivations and align your work with those values. It's the reason you get up in the morning, the reason you push through challenges. When the why is clear, it's easy to remain resilient in the face of adversity, because the purpose behind your actions becomes the guiding force, not just the immediate results. Passion grows when it is anchored in a cause that matters, something larger than just personal gain. When we start with why, we can inspire others to join us. People are drawn to causes they can believe in, not just products they can buy or services they can use. A shared sense of purpose creates a bond, an alignment of values that transcends the transactional nature of everyday work. This is why the most impactful leaders and companies don't just sell a product, they sell a belief, a cause, a vision of the world that others want to be part of. The real power comes when we're clear about why we're doing something. That clarity provides direction and focus, which helps us stay on course. Even when the path is unclear, When challenges arise, the why keeps us grounded and helps us move forward with purpose. It transforms the mundane into something meaningful and the routine into something extraordinary. It's not about the steps. It's about the impact of each step when they are guided by a clear and compelling why. When we focus solely on tasks, we lose sight of the bigger picture. Tasks are important, but they are just the steps to something much greater. Without purpose, these steps can feel like nothing more than a checklist. They may keep us busy, but they don't necessarily move us forward in any meaningful way. Purpose is the thread that ties everything together. The reason we are doing the tasks in the first place. It gives each action a deeper significance, transforming routine activities into powerful drivers of change. When we understand the purpose behind what we do, every task becomes an opportunity, not just an obligation. A task can be mundane, but if we know why it matters, we approach it with a different mindset. We can see how it fits into the larger picture, how it connects to our values, how it serves a greater goal. That sense of connection can turn even the smallest actions into meaningful. Purpose is what keeps us grounded when we feel lost in the day-to-day. It's easy to get bogged down in tasks and lose motivation when there's no deeper reason behind them. When we're aligned with our purpose, it serves as a constant reminder of the impact we're making, even if we don't see immediate results. It's the fuel that powers us through the hard days, because we know that each task brings us closer to something bigger than ourselves. When we act authentically, we are also more likely to be motivated by the right reasons. Our work is no longer driven by external pressures or the desire to impress others. It becomes about something much more meaningful, an alignment with our values, our passions, and our vision. This intrinsic motivation is what fuels perseverance in the face of challenges and keeps us moving forward when things get difficult. Authenticity gives us the courage to make decisions that feel right for us, even if they are not always the easiest or most popular choices. Furthermore, authenticity brings clarity. When we know who we are and what we stand for, we have a clear sense of direction. Decisions become easier to make because they are guided by the principles that define us. We can stop second-guessing ourselves and begin to move with confidence, knowing that each step is aligned with our true self. At its core, authenticity is about being brave enough to embrace who we are, even if it doesn't fit with conventional standards or expectations. It's about shedding the masks and the personas we sometimes feel compelled to wear and stepping into our own truth. When we do that, we unlock a power that is both inspiring and contagious, one that attracts others to us and creates a ripple effect of authenticity in the world around us. Passion, when it's authentic, doesn't burn out quickly. It's not a fleeting spark, but a steady fire that can keep us going even through challenges and obstacles. The key to sustaining passion is understanding that it isn't just about chasing excitement or external rewards. It's about a deeper, more enduring connection to something meaningful. Passion rooted in purpose, aligned with personal values, and driven by a clear sense of why, has the ability to last even when external circumstances change. True passion isn't dependent on momentary bursts of motivation. It's built on consistency, perseverance, and resilience. When the initial thrill of starting something new fades, it's easy to lose momentum. But passion that is sustained comes from a place of knowing that the journey itself is worth it. Passion is like a muscle. If we nurture it, it grows stronger over time. If we neglect it, it weakens. That nurturing comes through actions that reaffirm our connection to the cause or purpose that ignited our passion in the first place. One of the most important aspects of sustaining passion is ensuring that we are regularly reminded of why we started. This purpose acts as a touchstone, something to return to when the work feels tiring or when setbacks make us question our commitment. Without that clarity of purpose, it's easy for passion to wane. But when we can link our actions back to something deeply meaningful, the energy required to keep moving forward becomes less about sheer willpower and more about fulfilling something we deeply believe in. Sustainability also comes from embracing the ebb and flow of the journey. Passion isn't about constant intensity, it's about endurance. There will be times when we feel full of energy and other times when things seem slower. Recognizing that these fluctuations are a natural part of the process allows us to avoid burnout. Instead of pushing relentlessly, we learn to pace ourselves, understanding that the long-term effort is what leads to true fulfillment. Sometimes, passion needs to be replenished, just like any other resource. This means taking time for reflection, for recharging, and for reconnecting with what matters. It's easy to get caught in the day-to-day grind, but regular check-ins with our why, our purpose, and our values help keep the fire alive. It's about finding balance, recognizing when we need to step back and when to. Passion doesn't mean always being on the go. It means being intentional about where we put our energy and how we keep our connection to the work vibrant and meaningful. Moreover, the sustainability of passion often involves adapting it as we grow. Our values, experiences, and understanding of the world evolve, and so does our passion. What once ignited us may need to be redefined or refocused. Staying open to this evolution ensures that our passion doesn't become stagnant. Instead, it continues to evolve with us, staying relevant to our current selves while keeping us moving toward a bigger vision. It's this adaptability that makes passion resilient. It isn't static, but dynamic and ever-growing. Passion sustained over time is one of the most powerful forces we have. It doesn't just help us achieve things, it transforms us. It connects us to others who share the same purpose. It drives us to push through the hard times, and it allows us to find meaning and joy in the work we do. When passion is nurtured, it doesn't fade. It grows, deepens, and strengthens, becoming an enduring part of who we are. Passion is often seen as something to be achieved or obtained, like a goal at the end of a long road. But in reality, passion is the journey itself. It's not about reaching a final destination where everything is perfect. It's about the process of discovering, exploring, and evolving. Passion is something that unfolds over time, growing and deepening as we experience new challenges, learn new things, and encounter different people. The path we take to uncover our true passion is rarely linear. It's filled with detours, setbacks, and unexpected discoveries. But these moments are what shape and refine our passion. The beauty of passion being a journey is that it invites us to embrace change. As we move forward, we evolve. Our interests, experiences, and understanding of the world shift. What we are passionate about today may not be the same as what ignited our fire years ago, and that's okay. Passion is fluid. It adapts to who we are becoming. If we see passion as a destination, we risk limiting ourselves to one narrow vision of what it can be. But when we recognize it as an ongoing journey, we allow ourselves the freedom to explore new paths, try new things, and redefine our passions as we grow. This journey of passion also requires patience. It's easy to get frustrated when we don't see immediate results or when things don't unfold as quickly as we'd like. We can become obsessed with the end goal, thinking that once we reach it, everything will fall into place. But passion doesn't work that way. It's not about the destination. It's about what we learn along the way. Each step, no matter how small, contributes to our understanding of who we are, what drives us, and what we want to contribute to the world. It's through this process of continuous exploration and self-discovery that passion becomes something meaningful, not something that can simply be crossed off a list. Seeing passion as a journey also means allowing ourselves the space to fail and learn. Failure isn't the opposite of passion, it's part of it. It's through setbacks and challenges that our passion is tested, refined, and deepened. These moments of struggle often become the most valuable lessons on our path. When we accept that passion is not something we either have or don't have, but rather something that evolves through experience, we give ourselves permission to grow and to try new things without fear of failure. Furthermore, the journey of passion is often shared with others. Along the way, we meet people who inspire us, challenge us, and support us. Our passion can connect us to communities, ideas, and movements that we never imagined. We may start our journey alone, but as our passion grows, it brings us into collaboration with others who share similar values or dreams. These connections enrich our journey, giving us new perspectives and insights that expand our passion even further. Passion as a journey is about enjoying the process, finding meaning in each step, and trusting that the path will reveal itself as we continue. It's not about achieving perfection or reaching a final point where we can say, "I'm done." It's about embracing the uncertainty, knowing that every twist and turn contributes to the unfolding story of our passion. It's the exploration, the learning, the growing, and the evolving that makes passion so powerful. And as we continue on this journey, we discover not only what we are passionate about, but who we are becoming in the process. In the end, passion is not a singular moment to be captured or a destination to be reached, but an ongoing journey that evolves as we do. It starts with understanding why we do what we do, connecting deeply to a purpose that transcends mere tasks and drives us through the toughest of times. Authenticity allows us to bring our whole selves into this journey, keeping us grounded and aligned with our true values. As we navigate through the ups and downs, the sustainability of passion becomes evident when we remain connected to that purpose and keep nurturing it. And most importantly, we learn that passion isn't something static. It's a journey of constant discovery, growth, and adaptation, where each step, each challenge, and each moment brings us closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. Through it all, the true beauty of passion lies in the process, not the end, and in the transformation we undergo as we follow the path. Moreover, purpose allows us to prioritize. It helps us recognize what truly matters and what doesn't. Tasks that are aligned with our purpose feel energizing, while tasks that don't fit can feel draining. When we have clarity on our purpose, it becomes easier to discern what deserves our time and energy, helping us avoid distractions and stay focused on what really matters. Purpose also changes how we interact with others. When people share a common purpose, they work together with a sense of unity and motivation. They're not just getting through the tasks, they're working toward a collective goal. This sense of purpose creates an environment where people are more likely to collaborate, support one another, and contribute their best efforts. It turns work into something more than just individual tasks. It becomes a shared journey toward something that everyone believes in. Authenticity is the foundation upon which true passion is built. When we act in ways that align with who we truly are, we tap into a well of energy and drive that is both deep and enduring. People are naturally drawn to authenticity because it reflects vulnerability, honesty, and a sense of realness. When we are authentic, we are not trying to fit into a mold or meet someone else's expectations. We are showing up as ourselves, fully and unapologetically, and that is powerful. The danger of inauthenticity is that it requires a constant effort to maintain. We can only pretend for so long before the weight of the act becomes too heavy to carry. When we are not true to ourselves, our actions feel hollow and our energy drains. But when we are authentic, there is an ease to it. The alignment between our inner values and outward actions creates a sense of flow that propels us forward. Authenticity also breeds trust. People can sense when someone is being genuine, and that trust becomes a powerful tool for building relationships, whether personal or professional. When others see that we are acting with integrity and true to our beliefs, they are more likely to support us, collaborate with us, and engage with us in meaningful ways. Inauthenticity, on the other hand, creates a It raises doubts, builds walls, and makes it harder for others to connect with us on a deeper level.